Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Fable Anniversary. I remember playing Fable when it first came out on the original Xbox, and recently I saw a YouTube video on basically someone's analysis of Fable, and I'm thinking, wait, I really enjoyed this game. Both when it came out the first time, when I played Lost Chapters, which is the basically Fable with a bit of extra content that they sold for full price. At least I think so. Yeah, EA Tactics, I guess. Um, this game wasn't developed by EA or had anything to do with them. Then Fable Anniversary comes out. I don't remember when. Sometime during the Xbox 360's lifestyle. Uh, not lifestyle, but lifespan. And I bought it, played it, loved it. Because they didn't really. I don't think they did anything to the game besides change the graphics. Anyways, let's get started. This is a new character, by the way. You might notice this says Chicken Chaser on there. That's yeah. Your character doesn't really have a name. They have a title, or he has a title rather. Because it's first game you can only choose a male hero. So let's get into this. Oh yeah, they had tooltips in there. Tooltips that I will never read. Also, autosaves. So yeah, they did a few things, like modern things.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior.
Yeah, Gary's face is saying you have
but in
choices.
all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother. Mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present.
That's
Now,
bailing me
keep
out,
moving
Dad.
And stay out of trouble.
Technically. So yeah, the intro seems basically you have choices when it comes to how you play. You can be an asshole. You can be the perfect little kid. Perfect little good two shoes.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
So yeah,
You'll race yourself to an early grave, you will.
basically anyone with a green outline has like you can engage with dialogue with them. People with blue outlines are just there. They're just NPCs. And people with red outlines are basically you have to fight them. They're your enemy.
Get him off me! Please help! He goes around the town beating up anyone smaller than him. But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good.
Yep. Just been lock on the system.
It hurts! Ow! What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Yeah,
Thank you. You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
Oh, I thought he gave me like a gold coin. Nope, I was looking for this thing anyways. But yeah, I think this is the first game that I played that really had a karma system. Basically, the game measures how good or bad you are and adjusts itself accordingly. Did I pass her?
Oh, if only all kids was like him.
Yeah, see that dialogue that villager just said. That's basically what one of the examples of dialogue changes when depending on what karma you have. Like if I beat up that little kid earlier, then he would have said something different. I thought that little girl that wanted to tell you back always hung around here, but apparently she changes.
Honestly, where's that good-for-nothing husband of mine?
Oh, I can't run yet. Oh, well, looks like this one.
Where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman, I don't doubt. I run his house,
Well?
bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you? Ah, one day I want children of my own.
Oh, here she is. Where the fuck were you, you little brat?
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
And let's see, what do we have around here?
Come here, my little pumpkin.
Oh, you're so...
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think?
Yeah,
Tell you what,
no.
if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold pick. Just don't tell my wife.
I'm not gonna take his bribe because, well, for one thing, you're gonna get a gold piece no matter what, and two, for whatever reason, a telepathic guard will just pop right out of nowhere, say, "No, you shouldn't have done that."
His mother will be pleased with his behaviour.
Ugh. Game's
Where's
weird.
that filthy layabout husband? With some woman. I run his house. If you find him, let...
Yeah, it's just the same thing, but
You
yep.
have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me. Aw, you're a good fellow.
So, yeah. And she goes.
My hands on that pig!
Oh, if only all
That's
kids
funny.
was like him.
Now, does she have dialogue for her cheating husband? I still don't know. Oh, run is A button.
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off!
Please, my dear, I can explain everything.
Don't insult me anymore! My mother was right about you!
Please, my dear, I can explain everything.
Well, if you think I'm going to cook and clean for you while you're out having a good time with your strumpet, you've got another thing coming!
Yeah,
Who is
it's
she anyway?
yeah, it's pretty much generic dialogue apparently. Let's see, where's the next thing to do?
Miscellaneous items here.
Ah, here's one.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour? I've got to, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad. Just stand between those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
So yeah, when he says don't
My
move,
cousin says that the barrels in these warehouses might have stuff in them.
yeah, when he says don't move, you literally can't move, like, at all. And this kid will taunt you, try and make you break stuff.
Quick, while he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go and break stuff. Are you just gonna stand there like a lemon?
Honestly, all you need to do
Good,
is
it's so
just
boring.
stand right there, look at your phone
Would you
for
prefer
like
to be
10
smashing
seconds.
things?
And honestly, who
Come on, there's still time before he gets back.
empties a full bladder that
Oh,
fast?
you're no fun at all.
I mean, I can be pretty fast, but not that fast. Not with a full bladder.
Fine, have your stupid good deed then.
I will. And he comes back.
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a bit. I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
But yeah, if you smash those boxes, you would get a gold coin. Honestly, this tutorial could be a bit better. Also, it's kind of boring. Guess I could always make a note that anyone who's more easily or familiar with Fable can just skip this episode, because you really can. I don't think I'm gonna put anything. Well, actually, never mind, because something important does happen. Typical RPG stuff, though. So I don't really remember where the last one is. I think it was 5 deeds that I had to do. Because, yeah, the game won't let you leave the village or anything. At least the music is relaxing.
Well done, lad. Here's your reward for those good deeds. Well, I think you may have enough there, son.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
spoken to the trader?
I always thought it was 5. Apparently it's just 4. Oh, and for anyone who doesn't know, you can always punt chickens. Yep. They won't attack you back like in Legend of Zelda. And when you get stronger, you can always punt them even further. It's always fun.
Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self.
Right, this guy, his voice has always creeped me out. I don't know what about it, what it is about him, but let's just say that I'm always thinking he might meet me in a dark alleyway. If you know what I'm talking about.
Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday.
You're very well informed there.
And it seems you haven't got her a present yet.
Very well informed. Yeah. It's not just his voice that creeps me out.
It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here. Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face for only 3 gold pieces.
I wonder if he did anything to him. Oh, I have to.
Young sir, they are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from me now, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently I only had to do 3 deeds, and chocolates will never be this cheap again. Even if I'm like a master trader, because this game does have a good trading system. Well, not really good, but good for what it is. It's very basic, but it works. Of course, my sister is right over here.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present.
Of course, you can always refuse to give her chocolates, just in case you want to hang on to this tutorial area more.
I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now.
How about that?
Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
Oh, that's what's wrong. Ooh.
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Yes, hide behind the very open fence there. Even though a bandit already saw you.
Got one!
I'm guessing they are only interested in killing adults because, seems like the children survive. All of them.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
I mean, that's what happens when your entire family gets slaughtered. But yeah.
We must leave. It's not safe here.
Hello, Maze.
They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
that's the only time in the entire game when no, I guess not. That just I was going to say that that's the only time in the entire game that you can teleport with someone else, but no, you can do that in a regular game. I just never do it.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on.
That dude's like 10, though.
Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on.
I don't think it's ever really explained why Maze takes you into the Heroes Guild, which, by the way, is very, very misnamed. It's more of a mercenaries guild than anything else. Because you can be the most evil piece of shit and still be considered a hero.
I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then.
Right, Maze is the leader of the Heroes Guild, even though that bald guy is the guild master. Which,
You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils.
And most
She's
annoying.
playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
Which basically is the combat tutorial.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare.
Yeah,
Happens
that...
to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long.
Oh, were there
You won't
villagers
either
born
if you
too?
don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
You've finally prized yourself from your pillow, I see. Come on, then. Let's see what you're capable of.
So yeah, the Guildmaster has the same voice as the narrator. And I really do like his voice.
Come on, lad. All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can.
But Whisper's outside the ring.
Just keep going till I tell you to stop. Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this.
So yeah, this is your first melee weapon. It will always be with you for whatever reason.
Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up.
Yep, just hold right trigger and...
Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit.
Yes, send the untrained little boy to
Once you're done,
deal with the
you can talk about
intruders.
starting your training.
Flawless logic right there.
Oh, Guildmaster.
Oh yeah, and you can oh yeah, those apples are... You can pick those apples up for a quest that I haven't yet accepted. Fortunately, you can't just eat them. See, yeah, apparently a bunch of low-level beetles that even I can kill with one hit will constitute ringing an alarm for the guild. They're such a threat. Oh, as I was saying earlier, you hold right trigger to basically suck up all the experiences near you. It's, well, green experience really, because there's 4 different kinds of experience. There's green or general experience. There's red or physical experience. Yellow is I don't want to call it. General sneakiness experience, and then there's blue, or magic experience, also called will in this game. For whatever reason, in Fable 2 and afterwards, they switch the colors of physical and will experience for I don't know what reason, but they do.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see what else I can do around here, and then maybe stop the episode here for the night.
Come and see me when you're ready. You look tired after killing those beetles.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, those cooking apples that I picked up are part of a quest, and that quest can be accepted from somewhere in here.
Listen, can you help me? I have to make an apple pie for the Guildmaster at the end of the week.
But I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4.
If you find enough, can you bring them back here? I'll reward you.
Right, so I already got 2 of the apples, and I honestly don't remember if apples last that long. Don't really I don't remember the last time I had an apple. I think I like rather snack on carrots. Baby carrots. I like the crunch. Baby carrots keep a long time too. Like I've had a few bags in the freezer, not the freezer, but the refrigerator for a couple of weeks. And one of those bags was open too, and that open bag, those carrots were still like really crunchy. Alright, that's all four, so... Right there.
Have you found those apples for me yet? Thanks. Thank you so much. The Guildmaster will get his pie. Here, have them.
Oh yeah. So, food items will restore your health if you eat them. Also, items like pies, beer, meat, they can make you fat. Yeah, there's that in the game too. I mean, there's be fat, muscular, good looking or ugly. A lot of different things. And this might have sounded revolutionary in 2003, and maybe it was. So I think that's when Fable came out in 2003. If not, I'll correct myself in the next episode. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do for this one. Because you don't really get that much of a good reward. Where was he? Ah, yes. So I'll end it here. Well, I guess I can...
You look tired after killing those beetles. Your training is about to begin. But you have many hard years of tasks and preparations beforehand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game will autosave. So I'll end the stream after it does.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy. We were supposed to meet the Guildmaster on the other side of the river. But that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Actually, now that I think about it, the rest of the combat tutorial doesn't really last too much longer, so I guess I'll film that then. Or record that. Do that. Whatever.
Not again. You do seem to have a problem getting up, lad.
The Guildmaster is...
Knock it off. Can't help it. It's a plot.
You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Oh boy.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
By the way, Whisper always uses a stick,
Is that the best you've
or
got?
staff, whatever. And
Now pay
that's not
attention.
a weapon available in the
What
game.
I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day.
The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't block very much. Alright, Sarbian. And the original is Y. So I guess they do change the layout some.
Damn it! How did you stop that?
Well
I
done.
put my sword
Now
in
let's
your
see if you can
rod.
combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
He's just as
You
annoying.
could say that. Whisper told me you've got a training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Huh.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him
Foreshadowing.
if you hadn't stopped us.
Bullshit.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons.
Oh, and about your melee performance.
Very good, lad. Keep fighting like that and you'll go far.
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
Go ahead and do archery training. You can come back here later and get a better sword. But I'm going to move on to archery right now, and I've never really used archery in the
I'm
original
ready
game.
for your archery training. Let's
I'm-
continue our training with the bow.
I'm far more familiar with the original Xbox version.
To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle.
So yeah, I'm going to suck very hard at this. Oh, so yeah, why is range come out now? Yeah, in the original, you switched between your melee and ranged weapons, as well as sheathing and unsheathing them, with the black and white buttons, which became the bumper buttons as of the 360. So, let's see how bad I am.
First, you'll need to unsheathe your bow.
Okay, stationary targets. I can do that.
Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points.
because
And
it's
remember,
impossible.
the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do.
So yeah, you can't go into first-person mode by left thumbstick.
Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
Yep. Like I said, I suck at range combat. And I will almost never use it. Probably.
Oh, Guildmaster. Training any nice young men?
That's also very
The
creepy.
tough old Guildmaster.
Nice aiming.
Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls.
You're not gonna judge my archery? I'm fine with that.
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat?
Later. Yeah, the sword you get from that guy is actually a lot better. Not, I don't think a lot better, but better enough to warrant getting it.
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning.
All right, let's see what you've got.
So yeah, bit of a problem with this one area here. You can accidentally hit the Guildmaster with lightning, and don't know if there's any consequences for that. Besides maybe some evil karma.
That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your will powers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish.
Yeah. The good thing about the lightning power is it will switch targets if that target is defeated. Otherwise, it's basically like Force Lightning from Star Wars.
Excellent use of magic. Well done.
Oh, okay.
Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
Very well. I'll be...
But yeah, there are some things that I want to do before progressing. For that. I'm going to end the recording right here, in the episode right here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.